Hi, welcome to my first grocery haul video. You've seen how much I spent. Y'all stay tuned to the end and I'll show you my receipt. See how our prices match up with what's in
This
your
is my very
area.
first grocery haul, and I was out of everything. Okay, so this is just the first lot because I couldn't get everything out. So this, and I don't need to get all of this put up. So this is my cold food and my frozen food. We've got some pizzas because nobody likes the same pizzas. And then Jamie likes these ready meals. Like you just put in I guess frozen meals really. So we did those. And then I've got some pot pies. Our Bob Evans mashed potatoes. And Bob Evans mac and cheese for Matthew. He loves that. Our pulled pork. We got some Bertolli's. Big thing of ground beef. We've got our sandwich steaks, our steak sandwiches. Jamie's been asking for those. And then that's Sunday lunch. So it's going to be chicken fried steak. And then we've got the Purdue chicken cutlets. Got about 8 of those. We love these Purdue, like the panko crusted stuff. The chicken breast tenders and then the nugs. Got my pork chops for tomorrow. Lots of lima beans and some broccoli. I love this fire roasted corn. And then I got my crawfish tails and my shrimp for my etouffee. Had to get some sour cream because we're out of that. And we got some cheeses for different sandwiches and stuff. Sarah's prosciutto. Got some honey ham. And then we got our Nathan's hot dogs. And Paul, for some reason, has had a problem finding our French fries. So we said, well, we'll get him 2 4-pound bags. And that should get him through. So, all right, see you in the next. All right, round 2 for the produce. We've got our shreddies for the tacos that we're going to make. Got some sweet and crispy lettuce for our salads. And got those little tomatoes. Sarah went through and found the one with the most little yellow ones because she loves those. Got my bell pepper for my etouffee. We love our Kerrygold, and Walmart always has it the cheapest. Some grapes to snack on. We've got 2 5-pound bags of potatoes for roast potatoes and mashed potatoes and everything. And then we've got our bacon potatoes. I think that's a 10-pound bag over there. And then mushrooms. Got some regular button and some baby Bella. A bag of onions. French onion dip to snack on. The cinnamon honey butter from Texas Roadhouse. Sarah's going to make some. Pardon my Toby in the backyard. He's protecting our house. But anyway, yeah, Sarah's going to make some Texas Roadhouse rolls. So there we go. All right, now unperishables. So I was completely out of jasmine rice. I do have a little basmati left, but not everybody likes that. These are lunches. We do the fake taters for lunch quite a bit because, well, it's lunch. Some fried onion rings because we like those on our salads. And then salt and vinegar chips. Got some snackies for the kids. Yes, they're 23, 24, and 28, but they still like their mythical creatures and their goldfish. We got some taco stuff for taco night. And yeah, got some Red Lobster biscuits. Oh, and I meant to put these with the other ones. These are for tonight with Paul's duck. And I really like this, the beefy onion, more than I like just the regular onion soup mix when I do it with soups and stuff. And some taco seasoning for our ground beef tacos. And then some little petit pois, little English peas, and hamburger buns. All right, on to the pasta. So, yeah, it's a lot for us, but, the Matthew especially goes through the bow tie pasta like there's no tomorrow. We have it almost every night. Extra wide noodles for buttered noodles. Rigatoni for Jamie's mostaccioli that he loves. And then got some, the Jarfredo as I call it. That's what we get right there, that or the Walmart brand. And then the tomato basil garlic for the mostaccioli. And that's just a thing of gravy that I forgot to bring out. And then some crushed tomatoes, and yep, that is our pasta. All right, as for drinks, each of the boys have a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper. I have 2 cases, or 2, well, really just a case total, of Topo Chico. Sarah has her Snapple, and Paul has his Diet Mountain Dew. Last in my grocery haul is just a few things I needed. I was completely out of Cascade and dishwashing liquid. And yeah, this time of year, this is the time of year to spray everything down like its life depends on it. So another thing of Lysol. All right, here's the damage. Here is the receipt from my shop. And I'll go down it a little slower and you could look at the prices on it. But here we go. Here is the total. $541.78. Ouch. Thankfully, we don't have tax on most of our foods. And what we do have some tax on, it's only 7%. So that's good. But still, ouch. All right. So I'm going to go back to the top. If you want to look to see how much things are. That's the Cascade Platinum. So some of the voided entries, I think 3 times we ended up scanning something twice. So but yeah, it is not cheap to feed 5 grown adults for sure. How does this stack up against your prices? I would love to know. All right. Thanks for joining me on my very first grocery haul. Y'all have a good day.